One weird proxy situation I have right now that might come up. In my deck, I have a Chrome Mox, but it's really Insta Mox Opal.
Okay.
The issue is right now I have the Mox Opal.
Yeah, I was having to proxy some null rods because I had let some guys borrow them in one of the earlier weeks.
They haven't gotten them back yet?
I have gotten them back. Well, no, I went and I think I got it back, but I also went and just bought another one. I ended up trading 2 of my null rods in exchange for my first piece of power. I got a recall about a month ago.
Nice.
And I picked up a ruby at Hunter Burton, so I got in 2 pieces pretty quick.
Nice.
Do you want me to flip this coin? We can do Hunter Burton or like dudes.
Sure, you call it.
I'll let you call it in
Dudes.
not dudes.
Alright.
I'll take the play, and then for cutting, I usually just do 3 piles and put the middle one on top.
That works. How do you cut it?
That way, or
Are you put it all up?
I will keep.
I'll try mine.
I'm going to start with a mountain.
Okay.
There's that Mox Ruby I just got.
Nice.
And I'll attempt to play a Conspicuous Snoop.
Sure.
All right. Top card of the library is a Black Lotus.
Okay.
That should be the only proxy in the deck. I will pass.
Ancient Tomb?
Okay.
We got an 18.
Sure.
Sensei's on top?
Okay.
I'll spin top?
Sure.
Go ahead.
Do you mind if I switch, since we're doing the land run, do you mind if I switch my Lotus out for the land run Lotus?
Yeah, you go for it.
All right. Cool. All right. Untap, Lotus in hand. I'll flip a Goblin Recruiter.
All right.
I'll play Black Lotus.
Yep.
I'm going to... I'm going to attempt to play Recruiter, and before you have to respond or anything, you do get to see the top card, which will be a mountain. And Goblin Recruiter will let me look through my library for any number of goblins and put them on top.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you got this one.
Okay. I did have another Recruiter in hand. I wasn't that lucky. Although that was pretty lucky.
Let's just do a little bit.
All right.
All right. I'll be on the play. And we'll keep this one.
All right. I'm good to go with mine.
Okay. I'll play Mission Workshop.
Sure.
Mixing Ball.
Okay.
And I'll Disruptor Split.
Okay.
And I'll name Conspicuous Snoop.
Sure.
Go ahead.
I will play the land Shatter, Skull, the Hammer, Pass, tapped.
Yes.
And I will pass.
Right. I'll play Ancient 2. And I'll go to 18. I'll play Get the Mask Sword.
Yikes. Okay. Let me pull that one up on my other screen just so I know it's got a lot of things.
Yeah. No, for sure.
It does resolve, though.
Perfect.
Sorry, I didn't Manticore, and there was like a million Manticores. All right. Masticore. Okay. Anything else?
That'll do it.
And what's your life total right now? 18?
18.
Great.
Yes.
I will play a mountain and a null rod.
Sure.
I will pass.
All right. Upkeep trigger for the Mask Sword.
Yes.
I will discard a Glaring Touchmaker and I'll blow up no road.
All right.
That's true. Also swing for 5.
I'll take 5.
I'll pass her.
I'll play a mountain.
Yep.
And a goblin recruiter.
Sure.
All right. I have a recruiter.
Okay.
Goblin wizard. Snoop.
Okay.
Mog mob. Crater maker. Torch courier. Goblin lackey. And Skirk prospector.
Okay.
All right, and then you won't know the order I do it in, but it won't be random.
And how many cards are left in your hand?
Let me finish with this, and I'll let you know.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's my order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 cards.
Okay.
And I'll pass.
Okay. Upkeep trigger. I'll discard Tinker to hit the Goblin Recruiter.
Okay.
Draw a turn. I'll swing for 5.
I'll go to 10.
I'll play a Soul Radiant.
Sure.
Not faster.
And how many cards do you have in hand?
2 cards.
2 cards. Play a land. I'm going to pay 2 for a Goblin Crater Maker.
Sure.
And I will pass.
Sure.
I'm not envious of your position here.
Huh?
I'm not envious of having to think about the Mastercore right now for you.
So I think what we'll do here. Let's see. At the end of your turn, I'm going to go down to 16.
Okay.
Pay 4 mana. I'm going to put into play Talon Gates of Vidara.
Let me look that one up as well. And, like, make something
Phase out.
Phase out.
Yeah. And I'm going to target your Crater Maker.
And when would the Crater Maker come back?
Your upkeep.
My upkeep. I'll go ahead and destroy the Manticore.
Okay. I'm going to pay 1 mana to stack Bubble and draw a card.
Okay.
Then I'm going to untap for my turn. And draw a turn. I'm going to play a Moth Sapphire.
Okay.
I'm going to tap 7 mana.
Spire of Isha?
Spine of Ishtar.
Sweet.
I'm going to blow up one of your mountains.
You got it.
And then I'll go ahead and take 2 more, go to 14. And I'll play a Time Bolt out.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I'm going to play a Black Lotus.
Sure.
I will crack it and spend 3 more for a Muxus.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yep.
Top card is a Cavern. I'm going to trigger the Goblin Recruiter.
Yep. Was hoping you didn't have a Lotus.
Dude, my opening hand, I was going to go turn 1 Muxus, Lotus, Nullrod.
I mean, that's pretty insane.
Well, not Muxus, Snoop. I couldn't do the Muxus turn 1 and the Nullrod, but. Alright.
These guys have haste?
Yeah. I'm gonna make.
So I'm just going for it, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna make infinite mana so that I can pay for the. Well, I don't know if I can make. It's gonna be tricky. I have not done this through a flute yet. So if it's cool, I'm gonna keep trying to go. I don't know if I can kill you this turn.
Well, you guys all have haste, right?
No, only the Torch Courier has haste. I can give one creature haste.
Okay.
Potentially more. Okay, so what we're gonna do is that, I guess. Top card of my library is a Torch Courier. I'm gonna sack the Recruiter for 1 mana to cast the Torch Courier.
Okay.
And then I'm going to sack the Torch Couriers to give Goblin Lackey and Muxus haste.
Okay.
So I'll swing for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 damage.
Okay.
Which puts you at 5.
Yep.
I'm going to get the trigger from Lackey to put a Kiki Jiki into play.
Sure.
I'm going to tap Kiki Jiki to make a copy of Mogmob and throw both of them at your face for 6.
Sure.
Awesome.
All right.
This is by far the best league I've ever played with you guys. I think I normally start like 0-3.
I just not been having any good luck lately. I guess I haven't bad. I made a mistake on one of my Master Force throwaways, but
The Tinker?
yeah, and then I drew my blue source the turn after. Or well, I drew my blue source the same draw that I threw away the Tinker, and I was like, okay.
I was afraid because I have the second Crater Makers in the sideboard and I didn't put it in. And I really wanted to blow up more than one of your artifacts, but
Mm-hmm. All right, well, good games.
yeah, thanks for playing.
I went ahead and recorded recording right now.
Thank you, Ross.
Not a problem.
If you want, I can send the video to both of y'all when I post it.
Sure.
I'm already subscribed to your YouTube channel, so.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, y'all have a great day.
You as well. Bye.
Whew. Boy, I had some amazing openers that game. The games, and man, I was gonna the last game there. Vexing Bobble shut down the Lotus pretty good, but you just gotta have more pressure than a turn 2 5/5, I guess. I can definitely see the discarding being a pain for that card. Also, the situation I had mentioned, I don't know if my opponent understood me, where they Talon Gated, was I said I was not envious of their position of deciding whether or not they wanted to discard the Masticore to make me blow up the Goblin Crater Maker. Because basically, like, the Masticore was going to die. And either it was going to die to itself or it was going to die to the Crater Maker. And so I guess instead of having to do the discard and then blow it up later, he used the Talon Gates to try and press the issue there. But then the Talon Gates has been used. It's not like a permanent you want in play. You want to have it in your hand. So it's kind of like a discard. So Crater Maker there, definitely doing well. I'm glad I figured the line out. I need to think a little bit harder about non-combo wins. I'm very glad that I had the extra 6 damage from the 2 Mogmobs. I also should have put a Kiki Jiki on top, so after combat I could sack the Lackey and the Muxus to the Skirk Prospector, and maybe one. I don't know how much flute might cost 3 more for me to activate, so that Snoop could tap to copy the Mogmob again, but I'd have to pay the flute for that. Anyway, that was fun. Can't wait for the next round. I think my record is 5-1 right now. I'm feeling pretty good. Later.